Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there.
You have to go where the knowledge is for you today. And it is in totally different places than it used to be. You literally have to go seek out who has the knowledge that you need.
Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of Light Pink, best-selling author, 3-time fitness world champion, and I'm a crazy, multi-passionate entrepreneur. My journey has taken me everywhere, from being a broke waitress, barista, retail associate, and personal trainer with massive anxiety and no belief in myself, to later becoming a multi-millionaire in love with my life. In 2007, my husband and I lost everything. We found ourselves hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt at rock bottom. We had no ideas and I had no education to fall back on. This is when I found personal development and learned everything I could about business. Not by choice, but because I realized no one was coming to save me. The conversations on this podcast are going to let you know that you're not alone and that we all feel like we don't know what we're doing. We're going to give you the tools to help you face your fears, take action, start your business, and grow those massive dreams that are keeping you up at night. It's time to create a life that you can't hide from and put so much on the line that your higher self is forced to come out. You're going to stop waiting for someone to approve of you and you're going to anoint yourself. Because I'm obsessed about building businesses that give women a platform, I want to feature you. So if you text the word podcast to 310-496-8363, you can get your questions answered on our Q&A segment along with a shout out. And if you rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast, we're choosing someone every month to get coached and featured on our show. It just might be you. So let's get started.
And we're back.
With another episode of He Said, She Said.
This is pretty majestic. So I wish you guys could see this. We each have a glass of wine and we are sitting here looking out at the ocean. And where are we? Newport. We're in Newport right now.
Newport area.
In an Airbnb that,
actually Balboa Island.
Balboa Island.
Uh-huh.
In an Airbnb that Lori had to save the day. So the Airbnb itself is gorgeous, like beautiful place, but it was so dirty and gross, you guys. When we got here, Lori had to strip all of the, what do you call that off the cushions? The wraps?
I literally unzipped all the coverings, the couch coverings, and
chair coverings.
Threw them on hot into the washer because it looked like some sort of scene went down here. I literally was gagging.
We made them deliver us new sheets that night before I went to bed. And we're not high maintenance, deliver me sheets. They offered because I messaged them right away. I'm like, this place is atrocious, beautiful, but disgusting. And I really felt bad because...
Well, the sheets weren't washed and the coffee pot had molded over.
Had mold in it.
There were coffee grounds that had blue mold growing everywhere.
And the guy who I could tell, he just kind of manages the company that manages these. He's like, I am so embarrassed. He said, we have not been able to find any reliable cleaners whatsoever. And that's a reflection of what's going on in this nation right now, right? You cannot find anyone to work any jobs anywhere. It is crazy out there. So I felt for them a little bit. Anyhow, this is not an episode about Airbnbs, although
now that I've shared this, so many people have told me they're
nightmares. Oh, what did we think of today? We're going to call it Airbnb is going to start a site that stood for
Barf and Bailed.
No, Arrived, Barfed and Bailed. Airbnb. We're going to start a site called Arrived, Barfed and Bailed.
So we could warn people of what homes not to go in.
So we're on an adventure right now, guys. Obviously, if you listen to the show on a regular basis, you know that we're, quote, homeless. We sold our home because we reaped a massive profit out of it. And we bought another home right away already in the same Paradise Valley, Scottsdale area. And so we're super excited about that place.
We've got a little bit of renovating.
A little bit of renovating to do in the backyard, which I'm excited for. But the rest of the house is just breathtaking. But we like projects. We've learned we really love
we like
projects
being
together.
Busy, especially back there, just because we're not big golfers and we're not big tennis players and things like that. And that's really
what you do there.
That's what you do there. So we like to stay busy while we're there. And that's definitely projects that we are going to love. I have discovered I am obsessed with decorating.
She loves it.
I literally love it. It's a part of my brain that while I'm building Light Pink, it feels like
therapeutic.
Oh my God, it feels like therapy. I can get lost in it. I love it. I don't feel stressed. It makes all my stress go away.
Yeah, I love decorating homes with you. I thoroughly enjoy going through the designs and the options and all that stuff. I just realized we're really rambling, but we have a point. I promise. We heard something really cool in the walk. So we're kind of setting it up for you.
Okay, I gotta give a shout out to one of my favorite humans and podcasters, Kathy Heller. And I freaking love her podcast that I know you're gonna love. It's called Don't Keep Your Day Job. Does that name get any better? Top podcaster, entrepreneur, business coach, author, and my friend Kathy Heller sits down with successful creative entrepreneurs to learn what it takes to make a living doing what you love. I've admired everything Kathy does from the start of her journey because she takes so much care and has so much intention with everything she does. Her wisdom and tips are unmatched, and I myself have learned so much from her podcast that I've been able to apply growth strategies for Light Pink and Earn Your Happy. You'll hear from incredible minds like actor Matthew McConaughey, hello, entrepreneur Seth Godin, Shark Tank's Barbara Corcoran. I was also a special guest, which was so incredible, plus everyday people who are quitting their jobs as they build their own businesses. If you're tired of building someone else's dream, if you want to quit your job and get paid to work your passion, this is the show for you. Visit kathyheller.com/Lori and you'll get my episodes on Don't Keep Your Day Job, plus a free workshop on how to find your dream path from Kathy, so you can take action and start living life on your terms. You guys, go check it out. Now let's get back to the episode.
So because we sold that home in Arizona and bought another one that we won't close on for a few weeks, we've decided, because Lori mentioned that we also need more energy and to be in the mix more, we're looking for a second home. We're trying to buy and find a second home in California. And we're staying in Newport for a couple of weeks. And then we're staying in up in LA area for a couple of weeks just to see which one suits us better in the current stage of life that we're in right now. And so we're down here in Newport and we're staying right on the Strand. We were just on an evening walk. We always take a mandatory evening walk, and there's tons of people sitting outside. And we were walking by this one family sitting out there. And as we walked by in the perfect timing, we heard this. The guy said to the rest of the family, he said, we used to go to college because that's where the knowledge was. We used to go to college because that's where the knowledge was.
Said back then, we used to go to college because that's where the knowledge was.
And we didn't stick around and hear the rest, but Lori, it just launched us on a conversation of holy shit, times have changed. Times have really changed. I mean, it hit us like a ton of bricks that's not necessarily where the knowledge is anymore. And you got to remember, I got kicked out of college. And back then that was shameful. And Lori never went to college. Back then it was shameful. And things turned out pretty damn good for us, I'd say. But it really summed it up for me that, my God, you got to go where the knowledge is. And the knowledge today is not necessarily where the knowledge was yesterday.
Yeah, and even more specifically, I went on a spiral while I was walking because it's not just you got to go where the knowledge is right now. Now it's very specific. You need to go where the knowledge is for exactly what you want to get into. I have friends whose kids are really good at filming things, and then kids want to be YouTubers. And it's kind of like, where do these kids go if they want to be a YouTuber? Well, they have to go to these new homes where all these kids are getting together and they're
content houses
where they're all hanging out and filming stuff. You have to go and get in those groups and meet people and learn about these different things. So it's really a game of where's Waldo? Where's the knowledge for you specifically? Our industry, our knowledge was in masterminds. We wanted to grow businesses online. Mm-hmm. So we went to masterminds that taught you how to grow businesses online.
Where other people already did it first. So we found those people. You really spot the knowledge, right? You spot where it's at, and then you go and you ask them, or you figure out where they're learning from. And that is the new way of, that's the new college. I'm picturing 20 years ago, had I gone to my parents and said, guys, I'm not going to college. I'm going to go live in this YouTube house. Remember, YouTube didn't exist back then, but I'm going to go live in this YouTube house and I'm just going to hang out with all these people. We're going to learn and get better at a craft of making silly videos or prank videos or ridiculous videos or educational videos, whatever. They would have been mortified, like it was the end of the world. But this is the world we live in right now. You have to go. I don't care if you're 18, 28, or 108. You have to go where the knowledge is for you today. And it is in totally different places than it used to be. Now it's in masterminds. Now it's in content houses. Now it's in technical school. You literally have to go seek out who has the knowledge that you need.
Yeah. And I think that if we're not asking ourselves these questions and we think that it's going to be in places like, oh, we should go back to school, or I'm not sure where it is, that's really where all you have to do is find the people who are doing it and ask them. And they will have those resources for you.
Because they're willing to help.
Yeah.
Well, guys, listen, speaking of masterminds, as we record this, I have 1, maybe 2 spots left in our Elite Mastermind that we do every single year. It's the most special group that we put together. And this year, it's the only thing, literally the only offering we're doing the whole year. We walked away from everything else so we can grow our 2 startups. So that makes this an extra special year to be in it, because you're going to be in the depths while we grow these startups. And every year we just refined this group and made it better and better and better. And that's why 65% of people from last year renewed for 2022, 3 months before we even got to 2022. So here's why I mention this. We have more offers extended to people who have interviewed for it than there are spots available. And if by the time you hear this, if they've taken those spots, then I guess that was meant to be. But in case you want to see if you can get into the room, in case you want to see if you want to mix it up with other like-minded entrepreneurs that totally understand how you tick and how you think and what you need. As a matter of fact, our brand promise in every year in that room is this. It's everything that you need is in that room or one introduction away for 1 year. That's literally what we build. So listen, if that's something you want to be a part of, go check it out. See if there's any spots left. You can text me and ask me. Just text me the word elite and we'll start a conversation. Text me the word elite to 310-421-0416. Again, text me the word elite to 310-421-0416, or go to chrisharder.me/mastermind. Again, go to chrisharder.me/mastermind and fill out the application quick. Anyhow, love and appreciate you guys for always listening and sometimes even letting us ramble. as we go through this crazy adventure now of being, quote, homeless and seeing what towns we're going to land in.
We'll keep you posted.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, do you know what the big secret is this year? And it shouldn't be a secret because this should be your biggest focus. It is building your community. I am always working on building and nurturing my community, and everyone is talking about the power of community. Without an online community, you just cannot grow organically or create a real movement, which is what I know that we're all after. And you can build trust or monetize your audience. When you get community right, not only does your audience grow faster, but so do your sales. But where's everybody going to be managing their communities these days? And a lot of online entrepreneurs and thought leaders are turning to Circle.so. Circle is an all-in-one community platform. It lets you host content and create discussions, live streams, group chats, and memberships all under your own brand. And what's so cool about Circle.so is that you don't even need a website or Facebook group. Instead, Circle lets you build your own community site where you can host content and manage your members. You can even create locked and unlocked content spaces, groups, and classes. How freaking cool is that? You can put your content behind a paywall too, and you can charge different amounts of money for different spaces on your community site. Circle.so is famously easy to use, and it has a free 14-day trial for you, so you can go check it out, see if you like it, see if you love all the options. Just go to Circle.so. Go check it out right now, you guys. Imagine being able to manage your community, start group chats and live classes, and accept payments all in one place. Kind of mind-blowing since this is usually spread all over the place. You have to log into so many different things. If this is the year to capture, organize, and monetize your community, head over to Circle.so. You can get a free trial and start building your online community right now. Just go to Circle.so. You guys, you get the 14-day free trial. So just go and see if it's for you. It's going to streamline everything and make your life so much easier. It's so freaking cool.
Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently. And most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori.
Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding.
Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back. And I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group. Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule text to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true, deep sense of community. And it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com.